the Arabian oryx, one of the world's most endangered animals. Until recently, just 500 were left worldwide. Here, in the deserts of Dubai, the native oryx is being successfully bred and reintroduced into its natural environment. The Dubai Desert Conservation Reserve is a project created and driven by Emirates Airline and the Dubai government. The reserve covers an extraordinary 5% of Dubai's total land area and symbolizes the work of the Emirates Group in acting responsibly, sustainably and passionately about the environment. At Dubai International Airport is our fleet of ultra-efficient aircraft, like the Airbus A380 Super Jumbo.
She's our pride and joy. The A380 represents the single greatest advancement in eco-efficiency in the modern jet age.
The biggest difference an airline can make to the environment is in the type of aircraft it helps design, buys and flies. Emirates, with an average aircraft age of less than 6 years, has one of the youngest fleets of any airline. A young fleet means new technology, advanced aerodynamics, lightweight materials and sophisticated engines that use less fuel and reduce emissions.
We have on order over 200 new aircraft from Boeing and Airbus that will carry more people using less fuel, creating fewer emissions and making less noise.
And it's not just the type of aircraft flown. Flying Emirates aircraft as efficiently as possible, using new technology to chase Mother Nature's tailwinds, saves significant fuel and emissions.
Well, if you look at the way we fly our aircraft between Dubai and Australia, for example, we've been working very closely with Air Services Australia to pioneer and develop flexible tracks across the southern Indian Ocean. This allows us to use the winds of the Southern Ocean to reduce our flight time and fuel burn to Australia. Annually, we're saving over 3 million kilos of fuel and over 10 million kilos of carbon dioxide.
Sustainability and eco-efficiency is a cornerstone of all group operations, both in the air and on the ground. Our headquarters in Dubai is designed to be environmentally efficient and features a dedicated metro station to encourage public transport as part of Dubai's new multi-billion-dollar metro network. A dedicated corporate policy called Emvironment works to change behavior and makes us a better corporate citizen. The Emirates Flight Catering Kitchen is the largest of its type in the world and recycles millions of kilos of waste per year. Engineering and airport teams are recycling and using electric vehicles at the airport. On board, it's waste segregation and the hunt for excess weight to reduce fuel burn and emissions. Across the group, our staff are involved in environment programs, from our pilots and airport staff yearly cleanup of Dubai's famous creek to a company-wide recycling program that makes it easy for our staff to recycle every day. Our conservation tourism efforts extend beyond Dubai. Here, surrounded by soaring sandstone escarpments, is the Wolgan Valley, 3 hours from Sydney, Australia, in the Blue Mountains World Heritage Area. Emirates bought 4,000 acres of former farming land and is restoring the valley to its native, natural state. Located within the project and using just 2% of the total land is the Wolgan Valley Resort and Spa, the first carbon-neutral resort in the world to be certified through an internationally accredited greenhouse gas program. Wolgan uses solar energy, water tanks, recycling programs and environmentally sensitive design.
We're taking what was a distressed grazing property used for over a century to farm cattle, and we're restoring the valley to how it was before white settlement.
Behind us here is the Wolgan River. It's very unstable, it has no vegetation along it, and it's like that for the next 5 kilometres. We plan to plant out the whole Wolgan River over the next 5 years with about 100,000 trees to help stabilise and to stop erosion and to supply habitat along its riparian zone. This little kangaroo here would fall prey to foxes and cats if we didn't have the fell-proof fence behind us. The research we're doing here will help save our Australian endangered species for generations to come.
So, like the oryx of Dubai and the endangered native wildlife of Walgan, our environmental efforts will grow.
By creating a group within the company that looks after the environmental footprint that we have, seeks to improve it, seeks to employ best practice, and not just in the operational sides, but in the way we go about running our day-to-day lives in the business environment, we can produce a very strong direction as to where the company needs to be in the next 5 or 10 years as regards its environmental footprint.
As a company, we will continue to work hard because we're all passengers on this planet.